From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Caleb Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher is going to have to be on top of his game.
So striding in, Nick Markakis. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Out.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Smith has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Fouled away. Inciarte on at first. Nobody out. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Count still full, 3-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Birdie sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go at that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Ro, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. And he'll snap one over the first. Don't want to forget about it. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, right to Donaldson. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
No doubt. One guy we're focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He's been a huge catalyst for this club. His on-base percentage is over .450 entering play today, which is really remarkable. One of the toughest outs in the entire league, and there's really no debating that.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We are still scoreless. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Alfaro corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, and there's one away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. At first base, Pedro Alvarez, former #2 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. Not known for his glove, big-time power, though. That's why he finds himself in the lineup.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Right side hit hard. Castro's able to get there. A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the #8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Flowers stands at second with 2 gone. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first home run of the season, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3 runs already home here. 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Guerrero has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins nothing. Striding in, Pedro Alvarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Now here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting six, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Grounded slowly to the left side. Rojas scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Settling in now, Freddie Freeman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Birdie will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left field. O'Brien retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 3-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Set to get his day started, Gabby Guerrero. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0. And that's over. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the curveball drops too low. They lost him. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Caleb Smith. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First delivery to him on the way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Atlanta, the left fielder.
Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball well outside.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home. Line towards center field. Birdie is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. Alvarez shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Miguel.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Two balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that's popped up. Freeman over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year. And with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 2-0. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Birdie is camped under this one. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Max Fried. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Slow grounder to first. Alvarez has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So striding forward now, Gabby Guerrero reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Backhanded. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Neil Walker will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail 3-2. Marlin Garcia will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Marlin Garcia.
Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
the first baseman.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Josh Donaldson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Ball even at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ronald Acuna will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
We came here to see just what you got. You can bring what you got.
He's set and the pitch on the ground near home, but that one rolls foul.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Scooped up on the backhand. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he fouls this one off. got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Johan Camargo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. A little bit outside. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch slapped hard the opposite way, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Up next for Atlanta.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Braves lead it 5-2. Now at the plate, John Birdie will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off the plate and high, ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Birdie aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score the runner from third. At the plate, Starlin Castro comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Braves on top 5-3. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Robbie Moylan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Guillermo Heredia is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Moylan, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Nick Markakis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. O'Brien has it in his sights, and the inning is over. Braves strand one as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Aroldis Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Aroldis Vizcaíno.
Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number one. Ready once again, Peter O'Brien. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So
Number
digging
65.
in now, Gabby Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Miami down in order. They're still down 5-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Bryce has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 37, Austin Bryce. Now playing left field and batting 9.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. No hits to this point.
Leading off for Atlanta, the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1. Here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Johan Camargo would be next. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Anderson charging this one. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And it remains 5-3. Daniel Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Stepping into the box, Austin Dean. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, 55. John Birdie. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Birdie.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. A.J. Minter will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
J.T. Riddle will come on now and pinch run
Number
here.
10, J.T. Riddle.
Brian Anderson will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pedro Alvarez. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Riddle is off at first with 2 away. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. 9th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 5-4. JT Riddle will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 10, JT.
Ready for another chance? Johan Camargo singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. This is swung on and grounded to the shortstop. Riddle fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Atlanta, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Darren O'Day takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Starlin Castro will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's gone 2 for 8. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Curtis.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 10 home runs, 18 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy man. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Atlanta took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Max Fried earns his first win of the season. Darren O'Day wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.